What is up, everybody? It is Reeker, and welcome back to the Vanilla Survival Series. Yeah, it's been a while. We're going to talk about that, but just wanted to let you guys know we are now in 119.3. Took forever. I didn't really see any reason to update for a while there, but went ahead and decided to update. Went ahead and updated my texture packs and got all the mods that ironically we use in vanilla and added more. We have camera utilities now, so I have just extra ways of using the camera, like a detachable one. Uh, there we go. Alternate, like third person cameras. Still trying to figure out what all my buttons are, as well as there we go. Just the free cam that I can actually move around with as well. So that's not the only change. Been working on just some terraforming over here, mainly because, well, we're gonna go over here for a second. We built the tree farm. It's still working, but I'm having an issue. I've run into essentially writer's block or builder's block, whatever you want to call it, on this area over here. And that's the reason we haven't had a video. Besides the fact I just don't have a ton of time. But the main reason we don't really have a video, or haven't had a video on this, because I'm like, oh, I need to do this when I really don't. Got burned out on just this area with just overstressing, and yeah, I don't do well handling stress, or I don't do well when I get stressed out trying to manage the stress. Let me put it that way. But I'm getting better. Oh, there's a lot of creepers down there. But had to just take a little kind of a step back. So I came over and TNT'd a bunch of stuff down here. Still gotta do a little bit more, I think, but I'm gonna do that kind of in time lapse. But this is actually the perfect time for me to break out the free cam and kind of show you what I'm doing. This is not a functional build at all. Like, there's no farm attached to it or anything. I'm going to cut a hole here for lore reasons. Reason being, oh, we got this giant lake. And it's higher than the river by about 2 blocks. You can see here there's a trench cut there, and it comes out 2 or 3 blocks above sea level. Well, in order to make that work, for me, the logical conclusion is to literally have like a cave spring. So this should be like solid stone back in there. We're gonna carve that out, and then this was all covered over by trees. I removed them, and there's just a little bit of cave here, but there's just a big underwater section. So I'm gonna kind of carve this out, make this kind of a spillway here, but also tone down this hill a little bit and kind of make it act like the spring is pooling up here, kind of draining here, kind of running off into the river, and just kind of doing some terraforming just so I can get back into the swing of things. I really like the free cam, by the way. But one more thing, and I have not tested see how the recording looks with this, but I have been playing with shaders just because I think they look cool. And yeah. And fly. I love shaders. I know some people don't, but come on. I really like how the base looks. And throughout the rest of the episode, you may see me play some with shaders on, some with shaders off. During the time lapses, I think they'll be off, because I can't remember if replay mod does them or not. But let me know if you want to see more videos with shaders on or off. Just figured I'd give kind of a glimpse. I'm gonna put some screenshots up on Twitter that I took yesterday. So, by the time this episode comes out, it'll probably be 3 or 4 days. But yeah, I will see you guys on the other side of this time lapse. Back. Still playing with shaders on. I decided I kind of like them a lot. Yeah, it's been a few days. It took me, honestly, a little while in creative just to come up, figure out what I was wanting to build. And then it took me a little bit to build it all and edit. That and managing just work and not having time after work. At least one of those nights. Yeah, it's been a few days since I've been able to step to this. And this episode was honestly supposed to come up, I think, 3 days ago. But, yeah, I just wanted to kind of explain where I've been. But, just a little fishing village. I don't know why I flew over here. But, got connected up to this. Because I figured what would go good out here would be a marketplace. I don't know what would go up here. I'm still figuring that out. And it might just be more of these buildings. A little more variated, but just up this way. But these are all very simple. Just stalls. I have not detailed them at all. They are just buildings. Got one big one here. A lot of little ones around it. But I figured, they'll need some sort of fish market and then just a couple other things. So we gotta do some terraforming outside the house here. This, I need to do some armor stand stuff with. I just don't have time if I want to get this episode out in a generally quick manner, I guess. But yeah. Also, I'm finding it's a little hard to talk right now because I'm just now finding out I have a sore on like the side of my tongue, and it's making talking feel really, really weird. But yeah, a couple of other details here. We have a boat. At least my attempt at making a boat. It's not bad, but it could be better, I know. And this is supposed to be like a broken boat here for detail and all that, with an extra like mast and sail. Got those backwards, mast, sail. And then, okay. Couldn't remember which trapdoor it was. But I got light under this one, light under the other one. Because, turn on this, you'll notice there's like a torch here. We've got a little bit of spawnable space that I gotta take care of down there. But all of this should be spawn proof. Including the tops. And then we have this. Let me get rid of those. This building, it looks weird here because I've got it set up to where I can just cram some fishermen villagers if I want trades. with a little bit of a back dock. And then around the side of the building, it's kind of just another, like, well, so long for that rocket. Another crafting area. This is supposed to be like planks set up to build a boat. This is supposed to be some more sail crafting. So I want to add more details like this. I just gotta actually have some time to experiment with it, figure out what works where and all that. But like I said, I don't have a ton of time, and this video is multiple days late. But go ahead and show off what it looks like from the sky there. And then I mentioned I was going to kind of create a hole in the wall. The elytra does not work well with swimming. There we go. But just a hole in the wall. I may change the shape, make it a little less uniform. Again, it's another one of those details I gotta tweak. But just a little bit of a water cave here with a spring, which I could hide stuff down in. So I haven't decided if I want to do something down here or not. Could be like the hidden entrance to a farm or whatever. But let's... Yeah. There we go. But yeah, I've still got to detail a bunch of that. I've got to detail a bunch of this. But yeah. And now I'm going to break out the free cam just so I can show you. Down here, I want to fill back in. I'll stabilize camera a little bit. I see at least a zombie. Anything else? Oh. I'm going to fill back in with some trees just to kind of close off this area because it looks like there could be something that goes there. I'm going to kind of repack some trees in there just so I don't have to put a build there. And since it's not anything super important, that's why I'm just going to use... Oh, hey, there's 2 zombies. I'm going to... Oh, hello, Mr. Creeper. See how... Oh, I was going to say, see how bad my aim is today. That's actually not that bad. So I'm going to just populate this with some vanilla saplings, I think. Shouldn't be too bad. Right? And I'll check back in with you guys here in a minute. And I think that looks a lot better. Just personally. Yep. Go ahead and just give you guys a look. I think it looks a lot better. It makes it feel like there's an actual forest there instead of like the forest is way back here. I'm going to continue. I kind of ran out of birch saplings and whatnot. But I'm going to probably do it when I get around to terraforming. Why are there iron golems? They're everywhere. But when I terraform this, I'll probably make quite a bit of this forest as well. Just makes it a lot easier to deal with, to be honest. I don't know what that tree is. I haven't been over this way for a while. But yeah. It's starting to take place. This is, yeah, this is taking quite a bit longer than I thought originally. And I think that's going to do it, everybody. A lot shorter episode. Didn't get a ton done, but I'm starting to learn that not everything has to be a mega project to get yourself burnt out way too much. But yeah, I have no idea what we will be working on next. It will just kind of be whatever project I find. Might be something here, might be some sort of infrastructure, might be in the Nether, because there are a couple things in the Nether I want to get to, but we'll see if I can get those set up. But until the next one, this has been Reeker. Adios, amigos.